actually super bright. Hello everyone. Welcome to my little, I'm just going to stream. So I didn't know what time I was going to be leaving this job, but I've got like an hour and 20 maybe so to go home. So I know that some of the people in Discord have liked to see me drive home. So I thought I would just stream it. You know what? I need the watch hours. So whoever's here is here. If not, whatever. So I'm in a mood. Like, there's a couple of people that annoyed me today. So what am I doing? All right. So I'm in the car. I need to leave. So I'm like really worried about like getting out of here now. There's only a couple of like roads that I need to get out of. I think I set my GPS. So if you can hear my GPS, I apologize. But hey expert, hello Laughable. I'll promise not to try to run over any pedestrians. Hello Ben the Greek. Minzy, how are you? Hello Great Dane Mom. I shall try. Yeah, no, I know you are. You're feeling me right now. Hey Montexa, how are you doing? I need to be at home so I can jump in like Discord chat with you guys again. That was so much fun. All right, so I'm going to flip the camera around. I'm probably not going to be able to bring chats up. Oh, that's all right. You can bug me another day. Not today. Okay? But don't worry. You're normally the main offender. Sorry. Does that make you feel better? Actually, no. Mad Max is normally the main offender. But anyways. All right. I'm just going to turn cam off. And I'm going to switch it around. Let's see. I'm going to have to take my charging cord out. So fingers crossed we've got enough battery to get home. Otherwise, we're in trouble. He's not a saint. No. Hey, GGB. Hello, Grandma. All right, let's see. I need to flick this camera around so that we can get going. I'm actually very nervous to film this because my shocking driving is probably going to be on display. All right, let's see what you guys can see out the window. How's that for everyone, huh? Because it's like, yeah. All right, how is that for you guys? Can you guys see all right? My God, the sun is in my eyes. This is not going to be a fun trip home. It is going to be glary as all hell. So, warning in advance, all right? Let's get going. I probably should have checked if my GPS was working, but I kind of have like a slight idea of where I'm going. And yes, I'm on the other side of the road. I don't know why, since Friday Night Live, all of the cracks about like Australia's not real, I'm on the wrong side of the road, have actually like really been bugging me. So it's just like I've never like been one of the ones online to like rage quit, but on Friday Night Live I was about to. Like, if you don't know me, please don't crack too many jokes about Australia's not real, especially when someone is already having a very bad day. Oh, hi, Danielle. Sorry, it's going to be, like, where my phone is, it's going to be really, really tricky to see chats. So I apologize now if I miss anyone. And it's super glary as all hell. You're a little nervous. I'm nervous. Where am I driving home from? I'm driving home from Shell Harbour. So So Shell Harbour is, so at the end of, like when you leave Sydney, it's about an hour's drive or something like that. Maybe it's under an hour drive. So, hey Clumsy. For some reason the Australia isn't a real joke drives me mad too, yeah, I know. Just so everyone knows, I made no jokes about it on FNL. I saw Mel's face and recognised it. Yeah, no, it wasn't you. So, oh, well, I've got to try and read a little bit. So Mad Max, or Ben the Greek. Shell Harbour is past, it's before Albion Park, I think. What should I talk about? I don't know what to talk about. The Great Australian Landscape. Man, my windscreen is dirty or hell from driving down here because I got stuck behind a truck. Sorry, T-Rex. No, the truck was actually going the speed limit. I have no problems with how the truck was driving. It's just, it's not nice having to sit behind a truck because you end up getting all sorts of like stones and stuff. We're driving home, Clumsy. Oh, we love you no matter what. I wish I could like love myself doing what I'm doing. That would be nice. This week after Friday Night Live, it's just, it hasn't felt super great, to tell you the truth. I'm kind of like, why am I bothering to do this? So, well, at least if I don't talk, you guys have like an interesting landscape to see. So I need the sign that's Kiama in Sydney. Hopefully I'm on the right end of the right side of the lanes that I need to be on. Otherwise, it could be a very interesting stream with Mel getting lost. Oh, it's not you on Friday Night Live, Guava. I think it just got a little bit out of hand. And then all of my internet issues. It was all of my internet issues on Friday Night Live that really bugged me. So I don't know, and I guess I got a little bit jelly and stuff as well. Like, so many people are just like so successful and doing a whole bunch of things, and I just feel like I'm not. You know what I mean? Like, everyone's going over to everyone's other streams, everyone's, you know, like making all these friends, and I'm just not. I'm just Belle. Belle's just over in the country that doesn't exist, and I don't want it to turn into a stupid Mel's being upset, but I'm in a mood. It's my stream and Mel can be in a mood if she wants to. Oh shit, I don't know if I'm meant to turn here, actually. Oh shit, I don't know. I don't think I'm meant to turn. Oh, I've got to learn on. Well, I guess I'll find out where I'm going. Ah, shit. I should have paid attention to the GPS. Okay, I think I meant to stay straight. Just like Mel, pay attention to the road, pay attention to to where the hell you're meant to go. Alright, so look, straight. I need Sydney. I need Princess Highway, Wollongong, Sydney. Okay, Mel. Concentrate on where you're going and stop bitching. I really don't want to bitch. I don't know. I'm sorry, guys. I don't want to be a bitchy person. I really don't. I love you guys. Like, I'm actually like shocked that I get the support that I get. So, ha ha ha. I'm going Princess Highway, Wollongong, Sydney. I'm gonna go slow because I'm scared. No driving like a bat out of hell today. That can get Mel into trouble. Oh, jeez, it's actually really steep. Haha. Now I kind of know my way. Now we get to go fast. So, I don't know what the the conversion is. Someone can try and work it out, but the speed limit here is 100 kilometers per hour. Ugh, I get in the other lane. Come on. Sorry, it's going to be really glary. Everyone pray for Ben tonight. Whatever. Yeah, I'm definitely clumsy. I'm definitely not in the social moods today. But hey, I thought since I need to get my watch hours up and people have enjoyed watching the drive and see the scenery and stuff like that, I figured since it's a really long drive home, I might as well try and stream it. And I didn't think much further ahead than that. Hey to Helen back. Sorry, because I'm driving and the phone is in a position that it's really hard to see, it's going to be really difficult to try to respond to you guys. So it's just like, chat amongst yourselves. It's just like, I am just the host and everyone can just join and talk amongst themselves. I feel like I have, I am like developing like my welcome to the stream type of voice. I don't know where the hell that came from, but you know, it seems to be a habit that I start to do now. Whatever. See, I'm in the mood where I'm like, yeah, see, everybody else is awesome except for me. I'll just be like the one hanging in the corner that no one cares about. I'm sorry, I'm being really silly today. But you know how like everyone has like their good days and their bad days? This might be a bad day. It's so funny because I was on TikTok. Yes, I was on TikTok because I was looking for inspiration for new shorts. Oh my god, that what is it? That one or that look at me one? Oh my god, the one I put up yesterday got 13 like thumbs down. I'm like, well, you obviously don't know my sense of humor. And I put a one on the day before and it didn't get that many like downvotes. So I don't know what people's problems are. People are hard to please. But anyway, yes, I was on TikTok and there was a one where it was just like, so how is your mental health today? And the song was, it's up and down and up and down. I'm like, yeah, that's probably perfect for what I'm probably going to be this week. So if you find a short with that song in it, you know why. Like, damn you, TikTok. And I still haven't filmed my week video because I'm too down on myself to feel comfortable in front of the camera to actually do it. But on the positive note, work isn't too bad. Like, the social aspect of being in the office is actually been really nice. Like, I forgot that was something that I missed from being in an office, and that's why, because I used to work, before I was out on the road being a photographer, I was in an office, like, 24/7. And I used to work with the most amazing women that, like, the four of us still keep in contact. We were all like at each other's weddings, and I think we're meant to catch up this month. I've got to check our group chat to see. I'm actually driving slightly under the speed limit right now because I'm scared. Why I'm scared, I don't know. Maybe I'm scared of like making an embarrassment of myself on a stream. Oh my god, do you guys want to hear like the craziest story that happened to me yesterday, right? So because it's quiet at work, I'm being sent out to do like social images, and one of the things that I've been tasked to do is to like take photos of like the agents in action at open for inspections. And so I think the first week that I was back, I did the sales, but the boss is on my butt about doing property management. So like property management is a little bit like, so sales pretty much do all of their opens on Wednesdays and Saturdays. But like property management can be like whenever. Most of them are on Saturday, but they do a lot just randomly during the week. And I've been trying to organise with the leasing agent of when I can go out and meet her. Yesterday it was raining, and I'm like, all right, I'm just gonna do this because there's a whole big mix up during the middle of the week of where she got completely lost, went to the wrong place. I was there for like an hour, and even someone turned up for the inspection, and the person that turned up for the inspection wasn't super impressed. So that wasn't a good look. And then turn up for this other one yesterday afternoon, and it was just raining, and this apartment was south-facing. So automatically, this apartment is dark as all hell, and it raining means it was even darker. And so I was standing outside of the apartment because I wanted to get some photos of people going in and seeing the agent's face and not, like the people that are doing the inspections. And so, like, I was outside of the apartment, and I knew that people were coming, like, up and out of the lift. And so there was this mother and son that had come. And then, like, the woman is, like, looking really, like, oddly at me. And the property manager was just like, oh, this is Mel, she's our photographer. And I'm like, hi, I'm just doing some social photos for the day. And then she kind of just turned away from me, and they walked in, gave their details, whatever. And then I'm like, I just get really weird vibes off these two. But, like, at the end, they're about to leave, their backs were turned, and so I took a photo. I'm like, I actually took a photo. And the woman turned around to me, she's like, I heard it click, you need to delete that photo. And I'm like, excuse me, I'm sorry? She's just like, you have to delete that photo now. And I was just like, I don't want my photo taken. And I'm like, okay, no, that's fine, I'll delete the photo. She's like, no, do it now, I want to see you do it. And I'm like, oh, okay. And so, like, I scrolled through my settings, I went through, and then I showed her I deleted it. I'm like, see, it's gone. And I'm like, I apologize. Someone's, like, right up my butt right now. I need to change lanes. And I'm like, sure, no. I'm really sorry. All right, I'm trying to change lanes, mate. This bloody BMW behind me. BMW drivers. And then they walked out. Me and the other property manager were freaking the hell out. Because she turns around to me and she's just like, you have to ask my permission before you take my photo. And then after they left, I turned around and I'm like, no. I'm like, I don't need her permission to take her photo. So, hi there, hello, how are you? I thought you'd be too drunk to be here, FYI. And I thought you guys would still all be in Discord chat too, truth as well. And then I spoke to, like, the chick that's, like, operation manager and, like, HR and all that. I told her, and she's like, oh, yeah, people have, like, had goes at, like, agents and, like, assistants and stuff like that when they've been asked to take their shoes off to enter, like, a property and stuff. And I go to her, I'm like, she specifically said to me, you need to ask permission. She was like, no, you don't. And I'm like, I know, right? It's just like, because technically, like, cause the real estate agency that I work for, if you're coming to that open, you are coming to their property. It doesn't matter if they're renting that property out. That's their property. I work for them. Therefore, I can take whatever photo I want. If you saw me with a camera, you were told there is a photographer. You should have said right then and there, please don't take my photo. I don't like having my photo taken. Fine, no worries, done. But no, it wasn't until right at the end that she was walking out that she was like, no, you have to ask my permission. Yeah, bullshit. But anyway. Yeah. Love you too, Valhalla. Hello, Deb. Anyway, that was my story from yesterday. I'm like, man, this week, swear to God. And then I had a an owner this morning. She wasn't happy with photos that were taken, and it's a tenanted property. And she wanted something more like what was originally taken when the property was originally tenanted. And then when she walked in and saw, like, the state of the place, she was like, oh, my God. And I took the photos that she wanted. She ended up being fine. The agent came and left, and so, like, I was there with the owner. And she was like, I'm so sorry. I hope you didn't think that I was a bitch and, like, offending your work. She's like, there wasn't really anything wrong with those photos. I kind of just wanted these other photos. I'm like, it's okay. Don't worry about it. And it's so funny because she goes to me, she's like, you look like someone that I know. And I'm like, you know what? I get that a lot. I'm like, I don't know why. I keep getting, you look like someone that I know. And I said that to her. She's just like, it's because the way that you speak and approach people, you're always smiling. So I guess that's a compliment. I don't know. You guys will have to tell me later when I can actually read the damn chat. Oh my God, seriously, everyone is goddamn impatient today and is driving up my arse, although I should admit that's normally me. But because I'm talking, I am trying to be a responsible driver. So, yeah, I know, she should have just warned me. So instead, that woman ended up being a bitch. But, like, and I don't know, I'm not sure what nationality that she was, but, like, she was full, like, deadpan, monotone, but, like, really aggressive. It was the weirdest thing. I take a compliment about me smiling. But no, like, I think most of my life I've gotten, like, you look like someone. Even at school, there was a girl that I was kind of friends with. She's like, yeah, you look like my cousin. I'm like, okay. And it's so funny because, you know how, like, I jump on streams, I'm always smiling. When I'm, like, out and about, I have resting bitch face. When I'm out and about and I'm doing things, I purposely have resting bitch face. So I'm like, I don't want people to bother me. I used to work in the city, so I used to work, like, smack bang right in the city, but very close to, like, the touristy, like, Darling Harbour part of Sydney. And I would go on my lunch breaks, and I would be, like, walking fast, bitch face on, and I would still have people stop in the street, and they'd be like, I'm so sorry, can you direct me to here? And I'm like, okay, sure, no worries. Hey, Ash. Oh, man. I actually have no idea how long it's actually going to take me to get home because I can't see my directions right now. but yeah. Is it like super weird? I was going to say, is it super weird for you guys seeing the wrong side of the road? But technically right now you can't even really see the opposite side of the road. Because it's over on the other side of the tree. For all you guys know, I could be mirrored. Or is it mirrored? I'm so confused. Because StreamYard's really weird. So, like, it's got the option that you can, like, mirror your camera, but it only mirrors it for you. It doesn't mirror it for everyone. And it confused the crap out of me when I first started using StreamYard. I was like, yeah, mirror camera. Not realizing, oh, hang on a second, it's not mirrored for everyone. Why is everyone braking? Oh no. We hit traffic, man. I think this might be longer than an hour and 20 minutes, guys. We're hitting, where are we hitting? I think we're hitting Wollongong. And so we're probably at a time of day where anyone that works down here is probably headed back up to Sydney. Don't trust Google Maps, especially in Canada. Oh, you know what? I've driven this like highway a lot. I know exactly where I'm going. It was only when I first jumped on, I'm kind of like the first couple of streets actually get back onto the highway. So this is actually, was it Princess Highway, I think? Take the carpool. There is no carpool lane. There's no carpool lane. It's like, for the moment, there is just 2 lanes. And then, once we get sort of like past Wollongong, there is a big climb up the mountain. Hey, Chris Mullen, how are you? I'm driving back from Shellhaven. And I'm stuck in traffic heading up to Wollongong. Carpool lane stuck. See, I can actually read chat because I'm going like 25 Ks. So I'm going super slow. Is this angle alright for you guys? Like, can you like see properly? How are there 18 people watching me drive right now? This traffic sucks. From here you'll be at least an hour 30. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I'm barely even at Wollongong. See, it was just like there was no way I was going to go back to work after this. So technically, after I left the job, I was pretty much sitting in the car for about half an hour or 45 minutes or something like that, trying to upload my job and trying to charge my phone. So I don't know. I'm praying that my phone makes it through. You know what? I'm not turning my steering wheel. See if plugging that in works. I don't know if it's charging or not. We shall see. Yeah, God, I would hate to do this like on the daily. Mel doesn't have police escort. No, I know. It's such outrageous. Well, such outrageous. Great grammar I've got there. It is so outrageous, damn it. How dare it take me a long time to get home. I probably should be in the other lane. I want to be in the other lane now. Grrr. Let me in. Give me the... Oh, you're going to let me in? Oh, thank you, Mr. You. I gave him a little wave as a thank you. Oh, God, if only people could, like, see what I'm doing right now. I think I'm absolutely bonkers. Okay, it's going to get harder to reach out. I'm speeding up. Wollongong exit. I can't reach out anymore. It's going to get, like, super sunny as well. It's going to be glary. I'm not going to be able to see. I'm a girl. What was facts? I didn't get to read Deb's message. It scrolled past. Vroom, vroom. Let me through. Oh, I think this is not here. So I can't remember if there's a speed camera around here or not. I know there's one on the opposite side. I can't remember if there's one on this side. I still have that freaking tune in my head from the Ashley, look at me transition. Because I tried doing it so many times. So, like, when you see all of my transition videos, most of the time it's not, like, done in one go. I've normally recorded, like, a few beginning bits, and then I'm constantly, like, recording, like, the second bit because I'm trying to get, like, hand placement and stuff like that, right? Like, I should say that transitions where I'm using my hands. Yes, I know, that sounds wrong, it sounds creepy. Oh, good night, Guava. Have a good night. I think I downloaded all that stuff, FYI. I think. I'll send you a message when I eventually get home. Ooh, keep right. But, Sydney. Okay, I'm going a little fast. Ooh, sugars. There was a speed camera. I slowed down enough. Thank God there was no one behind me. My bad. So not far after this, it turns into 3 lanes, and we start to climb up a hill. And this is it Mount Uzi Drive, Mad Max, if you're still in the chat. So going past the exit for the university. Oh, Mel. I can't read it. I'm sorry, clumsy. I can't read the chat. It's going to be annoying as all hell. I just saw the capital Mel. I'm going to have to, if I'm going to stream doing some more driving stuff, I'm going to have to move the mount. So, oh man, this is going to start getting glary. And my windscreen is dirty as all hell from driving down because A, bugs, B, there was water, C, there were trucks. They were slinging rocks at me. Let's see if it's... Which do you... Ordered a deck. Oh, Quincy, is my deck said my tracking hasn't been updated, so I was meant to ask you about that. Oh, behind me. Let's go! Can you guys see the hill? Can you guys see the mountain in the distance? So I'm now climbing up a hill. Camera what? Camera having a moment. This is where like trucks have to go like super slow. They can't climb this fast. But it doesn't seem like there are that many trucks out right now. Normally when the real estate agency that I work for used to have an office where we just passed in Wollongong. Oh look, there's a car trailer. I spoke to Sid. And I used to have to come down at 9 a.m. for portrait shoots and then drive home straight away, and there would be so many trucks, it's not funny. So, hey Jay-Z, I'm really sorry because I'm driving, it's really hard for me to read chat. But hello. So yeah, this is Mount Uzi Drive. A lot of the times in like the morning and stuff like that, this is foggy as all hell. And then also a lot of the time, this part of the highway gets shut off. So everybody has to like go down through the other like suburbs. So there's like so instead of going highway, you've got to like go through the actual like suburbs that are here instead. Oh, you did send it? Alright, I'll have to check the tracking again because yeah, the tracking didn't update. It's really weird. Ash, I'm so sorry I can't read it. The chat is so small. I need a bigger phone. Damn you, StreamYard. But at least you know what? It's I was like thinking, going, oh, would it be easier if I did just YouTube Live? But I think that the chat on YouTube Live scrolls through a lot quicker than it's gonna get sunny than what StreamYard does. I think it's a bit easier to see StreamYard. But I haven't attempted to do a YouTube Live yet. She messaged me. I think it was to Helen back. She messaged me saying that she'd seen someone like doing a stream or a video of like walking around. So I'm just like, oh, maybe I should like go into the main city one day and do like a walk around. That could be fun. Oh, if I go to like Darling Harbour, maybe if it's like a Sunday afternoon for me, which would be like late Saturday night for you guys. Yeah, all right. Um, we could like potentially get potentially get something to eat. Oh, you know what? I love eating at Darling Harbour. Brazilian barbecue. Oh my gosh. If I had a bigger phone, I'd want a small one. Yeah, you know what? Like, because I've literally had, like, I think nearly, I've had like every second generation of iPhones. I think there was a couple that I skipped. And so when I went from like a 6 to like an 11 or something like that. I had like a really big gap between a couple of iPhones. Um, my goodness, the size difference was insane. The weight difference. So like we still use one of the really old iPhones as like a TV remote because we've got all of the streaming apps on this phone so that we don't have to use our own phone to like connect to the Chrome, like Google Chrome, so that we can stream to the TV. We literally like use it as a remote phone. And the weight difference, so like the phone that I'm using now, I've got the 14 Pro. My goodness, because it's got the I think it was like the 11. Yeah, I think I had the 11 before. I think I skipped a couple of generations. Why would you send me? Like the one that I had was just like the lowest model, and it was so funny. My Max got annoyed at me because I got like just the cheapest model, and he's just like, no, you need to get like the better one with the better capabilities and the better cameras and all that kind of stuff and the more storage. And I'm like, no, it's fine. I don't need that. Yeah, next minute I've already filled up the storage on it. And the whole thing ends up playing up because it's the cheaper one. Not that there's anything wrong with it. The battery's a little bit meh on that. But as soon as I got the Pro, I'm like, I don't think I can go back to a non-iPhone Pro camera. I like iPhone Pro phone. So that's my dilemma now. And I'm going to spend a fortune on bloody iPhone. I wait until they are looking at me. Looking at what? I'm so lost. I quickly glance over the chat because the sun had kind of disappeared a little bit, so I can kind of read. People are going slow. But is this interesting for people? That you guys can kind of see some New South Wales roads. So if you're driving from Melbourne to Sydney, this would be your scenic route home. Hey there, the greeter, how are you? I apologise because I'm driving. I cannot read chat very well right now because of how my phone is situated in the car. I'm trying though. I'm just trying to have a conversation with myself, as you do as you drive. I never thought I'd be one to be like, yeah, I can just talk to myself easily, no worries. I was like, no, I can't keep up a conversation with myself, but judging by my live streams, obviously I can. Because is it expert that says no dead air? He doesn't like dead air, and maybe just because I've been watching Expert for pretty much nearly a year, so I remembered oh my god, it was so funny. I messaged him the other day because so at the appointment that the chick got lost, right? I got bored standing there waiting, so I started going through. Oh, we can hit 110! Yay! I got bored and I started going through the analytics, my YouTube analytics on my phone. Much love, Bear. Thank you so much for stopping by. I appreciate you. What was I saying? Yeah, and then I just started scrolling through all the different things that you could scroll through, and I looked at like the subscriber count, and then I found the date, because I found the date of where I had my first subscribers, and it was on Experts Chat, because I remember following him after like seeing him on Madcore, and I think I ended up stumbling, I think I went out for dinner or something like that. And I remember being out to dinner on my own. I remember this being a really, really long live stream. I couldn't remember what live stream it was, but I remember it was really long. And it was the stream where he got about like 1,000 subscribers. And I remember who was on the panel and everything. I just couldn't remember what the stream was or what the date was. And then I saw the date. It was like the 8th of July or something like that. And I messaged him going, oh my God, I go, look at the date. Okay, that must have been like when you hit like 1,000. I'm like, because I was in chat. And I think I remember saying, going like, oh, you know, like you guys made me want to start my own YouTube channel. And so when I got home that night, I went like looking through all of his streams around that date to see if I could find that. And I did. It was like right at the end of like an 8-hour stream. My God, fun times. And so I remember, you know, like it was like my first subscribers. It was nice to look back and remember that and be like, oh my God, I'm like, so much has happened to me. Oh, good night, great day, Mom. Thank you so much. Well, who's going? Who's leaving? Grandma, are you leaving, or great day, Mom, are you leaving? I'm sorry, I can't keep up with chat. But yeah, it's been like nearly a year since I got my first subscribers, and I'm like, wow, I feel like I've done nothing in a year. Because it was like, that night, I'm just like, oh yeah, I'm going to start my channel. So I think I like changed my name and actually like created like my channel and all that kind of stuff. Oh, good night, great day, Mom. Thank you so much for stopping by. I'll message you later. So yeah. But like, it's my own insecurities that stop me from doing more, let's face it. Because I'm really just struggling to sit down in front of the camera and just record what I want to record. Like, I have all these like ideas of all this stuff that I want to do, and then I have it in my head, you know, like I work out like a script and stuff like that in my head, and then when I go to get ready to sit down and do it, I freeze up. I freeze up, and I can't film. And at the moment, I don't know how to get over it. Like, I think I've done like maybe 15 videos. Like, my first one doesn't count. My first one is like a crappy minute of saving footage, my first footage that I ever took of myself. And I don't know, like, cause my first few videos, like, I think even for my first few, kind of like procrastinating for like an hour before I started recording. And then a couple of them have been, like a few of them have been, 3 of them have been like vloggy type things. So it's just kind of like, well, you know what? The moment is happening now. If you don't record it, then you're screwed, because then you won't have a video at all, and you've completely missed your chance. So I want to really film. So these are things that I want to do. I want to film getting the Timu wigs, because I really want to do like a wig try on. Because after getting that wig for Friday Night Live, I am like in love. But they're going to be very specific type wigs. like, if I'm going to order wigs, they're going to be wigs that I'm going to wear. Like, they need to be, like, heavy-duty wigs that don't look like absolute crap. So, yeah, so, like, and I was like, on, what was it? Yeah, on Friday night, I ordered a couple of wigs off Amazon just to see what they were like. Because I wanted to do a couple of, like, transition videos. So I ordered, like, a blonde wig. So this blonde wig, right, was meant to be, like, so no, like, bangs. It was just meant to be, like, normal hairline. It was meant to be, like, a white blonde, like a naturally, like, white blonde with a dark shadow, right? This thing came. The whole thing was just an ugly, dirty blonde color that in a certain light looked green. And I'm like, what the hell is this? So I finally packed that up and sent that off to Amazon today. So I sent that back for a return. And the other one was this pink wig. So I think I got a cheap. So, like, you know, like on Amazon, how they show you the same pictures for the same listings, but they'll be different prices. So I went for the cheaper one, which was probably a mistake. Hello, Toybox Brain. How are you? And that was probably a mistake. So the pink wig was like, it felt like it didn't have much hair. It felt like it didn't have much substance to it, and it felt like, no, there's no English subtitles. I am speaking English, just really bad English, Tips and Regan. Yeah, just gonna have to get used to the Australian accent. I apologise. When the stream is over, I actually add subtitles to it, just in case. You know, you never know what country we'll be watching here. And meanwhile, I'm actually going 10Ks over the limit right now, and there are people passing me. Maybe I shouldn't admit that on a live, but anyway, that's not. What was I talking about? Oh, yeah, the wig. So this pink wig, it felt like it had no hair. And then to do the transition video that I used it in literally took me like 20 minutes to like wrangle this wig to make it look half decent. And I'm like, this is crap. So I think in my Temu haul, I'm going to order another pink wig and be like, Amazon versus Temu. Like, this is what you get. So at least I can do a comparison with that. No, yeah, no, I'm totally not going 10 kilometers over the speed limit. Everybody else is speeding around me. I'm going slow. I was shaking my head like you guys can actually see it. But anyway. Yes, exactly. But yeah. Oh, that was a breakdown. I don't know what that was. But anyway, I had to slow down. Time to speed back up. At least the sun has disappeared on me right now, so at least I don't have, like, glaring sun in my face anymore, which is nice. I feel like I was getting sunburn in my car, which is not a nice feeling. Because I think sunset, so, like, because I do real estate photography, right? We've got a product which is known as, like, a dusk photo. In other terms, it's a twilight shot, so you're in the boot. I don't hear no one screaming this time. Yeah, so it's like a twilight shot. So it's when the sun's gone down and, you know, like you're getting, you know, like your lovely evening sky, and it's like your lights have just turned on. So I think that's, oh my God, we've got a learner. I've got to go around them. So that would be in around 45 minutes time. So we are approaching sunset. Goodness, it's going to take me a while to get home. So once I probably get within, excuse me, once we get, I think I'm close to hitting the Sydney border. So on the right-hand side, there'll be like a "Welcome to Sydney" sign. LOLO. What's that meant to be? I'm so happy I can actually like see my phone without it being super glary as all hell. Yeah, there'll be you guys will come across a "Welcome to Sydney" sign, and from there, depending on the traffic, at least it's school holidays right now, so at least there's no school traffic. There is just general going home traffic. There's a lot of learners out today. I think that's like the fourth one I've seen. And the speed limit right now is 110 kilometers. For a learner driver, they are not allowed to go over 80. Oh, and here we are, we're approaching 80, so we're pretty much nearly back in Sydney. Everyone's moving out of the way, but like I don't want to speed. But there's not a big, oh well, looks like I am. Oh, there's someone on my ass. Can you guys hear the GPS? I'm always fascinated to know that, because the GPS is, so I'm using the GPS off my phone, not the car, because let's face it, the car probably is nowhere near updated. Oh, hang on. Will you be able to see the "Welcome to Sydney" sign? It's the white sign that'll be up above. Welcome to Sydney. Thank you for the conversion. Gran Turismo? Hardly. I'm not that exciting. Right, now I really want to get in the other lane now. Oh, look, the person in front of me, their license plate smell. They're either a Melissa, Melinda, or Melinda. Or a Melanie. I used to cop Melanie a lot because I just introduced myself as Mel. And so I used to cop, "You are a Melanie." It's just like, no, I am not. It's a compliment. Saying it's Gran Turismo. Well, travellers. So yeah, so now I'm back in Sydney. It's probably going to be maybe a 35, 40-minute drive, perhaps. I know once I hit Engadine, it's probably about a 33-minute drive, something like that. It depends on how bad the peak hour traffic is. I'm hoping that it's not that bad right now because there's no school. And I'm really sorry if I'm going over anybody's live. I didn't intend to. It's just me attempting to get home. Oh my god. Hey, I think the sky looks kind of pretty through the phone camera at least. I found that through the sunrise stream, that the sky actually kind of looked prettier at some point through the phone than what it actually did in real life. But I don't understand the question. Oops, I slowed down too much. I was trying to read chat. I apologize. Sorry, ignore me. I will ignore chat and just drive, shall I? I should be able to read the chat a little bit more once I get into, like, some traffic. But on, like, the fast pace that I'm going, it's hard to read. I'm going against traffic. You should be fine. Oh, no! You don't understand. the Shire traffic is shocking no matter which way you're going. Kirrawee is a nightmare, no matter which way. And I don't understand why. You don't understand the question either. How many kilometres is 33 minutes? I can't answer that question because it won't be highway. But, yeah. Because it'll be all different speeds. It doesn't look mirrored? Alright, cool. I'm never sure. Like, Chris Nellens, I'm not sure if you've been in, like, StreamYard, because you've got, like, the thing to, like, mirror. So it's just, like, I don't know if it's, like, the real reflection or, like, if it actually puts you the right way. And then when you're looking at yourself, you can mirror yourself so you look normal, like you're looking in a mirror, if that makes sense. So you've got that option in StreamYard. So in StreamYard, I choose to not mirror myself. I would rather see myself in StreamYard how everybody else sees me. Yeah, people are starting to head home. So I am, where am I? I'm in Heathcote. So I'm in Heathcote right now. I think I'm in Heathcote. Sure, I'm in Heathcote. I question myself sometimes, even though I've been around these areas like God knows how many times. Yeah, we don't have couple lanes. No, we don't. So in the city, actually in the city, where you can actually drive, so Chris Mullins, you'll know it, like William Street, there is like T2 lanes where you can't be a single driver in that lane. So so in the T2 lanes, you have to have at least two people in that lane to be able to drive in that lane. Do people follow that rule? Hell no. They just want to get wherever the hell they're going. But they're like, I'm pretty sure in Melbourne they've got like specific lanes. Mad Max, if you can remember. I'm pretty sure Melbourne has more of that kind of. I guess that kind of is like a carpool lane where you've got to have more than one person. If that makes sense. They all look like American cars. Where are the Hobarts? There's Hobart's in Hobart. Well, yeah, honestly, like most of the cars you would find over there too. It's just, in Australia, we would most likely have more Japanese-built cars than in America because obviously we're closer to Japan. So we've got a lot of Toyota, Mazda, Honda, that kind of thing. But we still have a lot of like European cars and stuff as well. Got some of the Chinese cars. You know, it happens. Hyundai, there we go. Is Hyundai Korean? No, wait, Japanese? I don't know. I'm stupid, alright. Yeah, Toyota Hilux. So pretty much like what's in front of me now is pretty much like a flat tray Toyota Hilux Ute. That's like the full-on old school like tradie mobile. So you find like what's ahead of me very, very common here. And then also cars that are very common, we've got like the four-wheel drives. Four-wheel drives are super, super common in Sydney. Like really super common. So like, yeah, Hyundai's Korean, you got it right. Yay! Point to Mel! Did I get it right? Yeah, T3 lanes. Yeah, that's Like pretty much, yeah, T2, T3, that kind of thing. So I'm pretty sure that is pretty much the equivalent of like a carpool lane. And I am now in Engadine. So yeah, it's probably just over half an hour from here to home. Ooh, McDonald's. I'm like, I don't know what I'm going to have for dinner tonight, guys, because Mad Max is doing a OzTag grand final, and he's probably going to go to the pub to eat tonight. So it's just like, what's Nell going to have? Ooh, you know what? Maybe I might have sushi. Because it's like, you know what? It's like I don't feel like cooking for myself. Number 2, Ford Ranger. Yeah, that makes sense. So they're both like big cars. But like the one thing that we don't like really have a lot of here that's like America is like the big like trucks. Mad Max, what's your brother got? What's that? Because that would be considered like kind of, well, his car looks like a cake, to be honest with you. Oh, sushi, yeah, I know. We're all going out to eat, so I don't feel like doing a lot of washing up. Because we don't have a dishwasher. We are the dishwashers. Ben the Greek, Chris Mullins is in Sydney, so we chatted to her in Discord. Remember when we went for the drive during Greek Easter? Yeah, Chris Mullins was in the Discord chat. It's so annoying because of all the bumps in the road. The phone is like super sensitive and it'll like shake and it'll be like to undo text and it's like there's actually nothing to undo. So it's just like, I don't know what you're talking about. It'd actually be cool to do like a drive and have like someone come on and like comment about what I'm driving. It's a small truck. Hey Wolf Kinder, how you doing? KFC. Oh, did you see the KFC? Squad Bob? It's like, yeah, we got KFC. The one thing that is here that I don't know if is America is Red Rooster. It's actually not even that common in Australia anymore. But yeah, we don't have like a lot of like the American type like truck things. We just have more like, I don't know how to describe them. Oh look, it's a Ranger. There's a Ranger, like the white car on the right hand side. So those are probably like the biggest cars that really like we get. Well, I'm probably not in an area where there'd be a lot of G-Wagons. If I go into the eastern side of Sydney, you'll probably see more Porsches, Mercedes, and all of that kind of stuff. Maybe I should do a drive to the eastern suburbs, and we'll go Bondi Beach, and we'll be amongst the posh area of Sydney, where everyone will stick their nose up at you. Pretty sky. Yeah, it's like 4:30 in the afternoon, so we're hitting sunset. So it'll probably start getting pretty dark by the time I get home. The bark on the trees. We get the Ford F-150, the GM version. I should probably stop reading chat and stay in a lane. Kia! Do you guys have Kia in America? How is the pronunciation different in how we pronunciate the different car brands? Because we say, what, Hyundai? Oh my god. Help me. Hyundai. So Hyundai. My God, I feel like I'm not saying things like right. Do you ever like feel like you're saying something and it sounds like completely wrong? Or like see the spelling of something and you're like, I'm sure that's the way it's supposed to be, but it seems very wrong. Pronunciation. My God. It's just like, yeah, I don't think I'm speaking English right now. I feel like I'm speaking very bad English. Ooh, I should try to learn another language. Ooh, maybe that can be a vlog. Mel tries over a year to learn another language. Can you imagine that video? See, the ideas are there. Me filming them, I got nothing. Maybe if I was like younger, prettier, and skinnier, I wouldn't feel so harsh on myself about trying to film. Oh look, NRMA is in front of me. So NRMA, so the, I don't know, youth thing that's in front of me, that's like when you break down. Meanwhile, they're going really slow. I've had enough of this. I need to go fast. So if you have a breakdown, the guys on the left, that's who you call. Come on. Oh, man. Come on. This is when I'm going to start getting really impatient. Because people cannot drive. And I lump myself into that category. Roadside assistance, yes. NRMA is roadside. Oh, well, NRMA is insurance and they offer roadside assistance. But it's like two separate things that you buy. Such as everything. Everyone is just trying to make the most money out of you. Oh, we got a red light speed camera. It's so funny when you know, like back in the day of when you would have like a separate like little like GPS that you attach to the car. It would be like I always remember my friend's one. He was and when we were in Melbourne, it was red light speed camera alert. Red light speed camera alert. Because in Melbourne, like pretty much every single set of lights is a red light camera, and in Melbourne they don't warn you where there is a camera. Like, you just know if you get busted with one. Whereas in Sydney, for like road sign speed cameras, there are 3 warnings. Well, yeah. Well, technically, I'm headed towards the city and not back from the city. So as Mad Max said before, technically I should be going against traffic, but in this area right here, it's always like chock-a-block busy, but it's even worse going back the other way. Because those people that live in Wollongong and work in Sydney, they're all trying to like head home now. Or anyone who works in the city and they're trying to get back to the Shire, well then it's the other way that you're driving back opposite to me. But yeah, so in Sydney, if there's any like speed cameras, you get it like there's a warning sign. So really there shouldn't be any excuse. The only times when you don't get a warning is like when it's a cop by the side of the road holding a radar gun, then you're screwed. And then we've got mobile speed cameras as well, and generally there's tiny little like A-frame sign that lets you know that there's a mobile speed camera ahead. I think at one point they took away the warning signs, and then everybody revolted, like, you can't take away our warning signs, how dare you? And so they put the warning signs back. I feel so tired right now from all this driving. Gladesville Bridge. I haven't driven over that way in quite a while. Chris Mullen, so both, like, Ben and I, we used to travel all over Sydney for our work. So, like, one of the offices that we used to work at was in Forest Lodge, and so if we had to go to like Gladesville and all that kind of area, we would always be on like Gladesville Bridge and stuff. I remember having to do a lot of like Drummoyne work at one point. And yeah, those lanes are very annoying because most of the time those lanes have cameras. Like the specific bus lanes. The specific like bus lanes on like Parramatta Road and stuff like that, they've all got like cameras there. So if you're purposely in those lanes, you're gonna get busted. It's gonna be very interesting. So like near me, they're building another like motorway. So the traffic situation going from so right now from where I came from, there is no major motorway but what I'm driving right now to head towards the city. And so what they're building is an underground from the south to get to the east, which is you head towards the city, you're going east. So it's going to be very interesting. On the left, that's where Oztag is. Really? Are you playing out here? Gum trees or eucalyptus trees, some of them either have white bark or no bark. Yeah, that's very true. Oh. So right now, I'm probably about 20 minutes, I'd say, from home, something like that. It doesn't seem that the traffic is too bad. I'm behind a truck. Grr. He's going slow. Oh my goodness. Alright, yeah, I'm here. Oof. This is when, this is stupid. This is when people start acting stupid. When there's like trucks or something that's going really, really slow and then everyone's trying to get around them. Oh, I think wait, where am I? Am I gonna go over Tom Ugly's bridge? I'm gonna be going over a bridge. I can't remember which one right now. No. Yes. No. Yes, Tom Ugly's. Sometimes I forget which side of the Shire I'm on. So there's like two bridges, depending on which side of the Shire you're on, there's two different bridges to get over to the non-Shire. I am on the Tarbunkley side, so I'm on like the north end of the south. That just sounded really odd right then. So I'm in an area that is, I think I'm in Sylvania right now. Yes, I'm in Sylvania. Oh, I just saw a thing for Domino's. It's just like, I shouldn't be wanting Domino's. I had a protein pizza last night. So it's probably not as good as Domino's. Let's face it. But I'm very proud of myself that I actually streamed this. And that people actually turned up. I'm actually quite shocked. I honestly thought I would be streaming to no one at all. Oh, we got McDonald's on the right. We got Southgate Shopping Centre. But you can't see it because it's sort of like a setback. I'm just trying to think, do I want sushi for dinner? Nice and easy. And I don't have to order too much. Like if I get like a long roll and I get like a seaweed salad, that's pretty much like enough for me. And at least when I get home, I don't have to upload any work, which is really nice. So I sent it all off before I left. At least I think it did. I have to check everything when I get home. Damn it. So normally I kind of Normally I kind of like leave the office right now in about like 10 minutes, but it's just like if I had gone back to the office, I probably literally would have only gotten there like maybe 10 minutes ago, and then it's like, okay, I'm going to take the charger now. And it's just like, what's the point of being in the office for like less than half an hour and then leaving? It's just like, yeah, no, stop that. Be like, I'm just going to go home. So this is Tom Ugly's bridge. So this is the original bridge, and then there is another section over on the other side that they made like, I want to say a duplicate bridge, but really it's not a duplicate bridge because they don't have the ironwork on the other side. But at least the lighting is pretty cool right now. At least it's not super bright. It's the building on the right actually really coming along. They're building like an apartment. They're building apartment blocks everywhere. Like, I don't know like how many apartment blocks are going up in like in the south, but there's a lot. I feel like there is like going to be an overabundance of apartments and not enough normal like blocks of land. But I guess the cost of housing has just gone up so dramatically that I honestly don't know how people afford to buy homes anymore. And like those people that want to buy homes have to move really far out west, and then even some of the areas far out west, like they're still over $1 million for a home. And it's just like, my goodness. Like it just, like the Australian dream is to own your own block of land, to have grass to mow. You know what I mean? Yeah, nah, so this is more of an area that's referred to as the St. George area. But we're still sort of like south of Sydney, but we're kind of in the in-between area of Sydney that's kind of like not really, but south, but not really east. So you've got pockets of Sydney that are referred to as different areas, like the western suburbs, the Shire, the northern beaches, and the east. And then there's kind of like a few areas, and then you've got like inner west and areas like that. Where we are now is kind of more referred to as the St. George region, so it's not quite east and it's not quite south. I don't know if that makes sense or not. It feels really like it was actually really sad the jobs that I did this morning. So it was the second time that I had to go back. So I had to reshoot some images because the owner wasn't happy with them. And the apartment is being rented, and it's in Cronulla. So when you hear of the Sutherland Shire, Cronulla is probably the most famous, most well-known suburb in the Shire. And it's probably I want to say it's one of the most expensive, but it's probably not. I haven't actually really looked up the figures. So some of the more expensive areas are like Dolan's Bay and things like that. But like this is sort of like right in the heart of Cronulla. It's a ground floor apartment and it's 2 bedrooms. And it's a couple with 2 small children in a 2-bedroom apartment, and it's just like it's hard, like, and I'd hate to say it, but their rent is probably nearly close to what I pay in mortgage. So probably when Mad Max and I bought our apartment was a good time when we bought our apartment in comparison to what prices are now. So, like, what we pay for our mortgage, even though, like, mortgage rates have gone up dramatically in, like, a year, Hello, just wanted to pop in, but it's too disorientated to watch you drive on the wrong side of the road. Have a safe rest of your drive. Thanks, Lex. But yeah, like it's just really sad seeing like families in tiny, struggling in tiny little apartments. So like, I know that the owner was a little bit disappointed in the state in which the apartment was, and it is sad. But like it's a working couple with a couple of small children, and also it's a really old apartment block. So the old apartment blocks have a lot of issues, and a lot of issues is that they're not very well ventilated. So like my apartment block is the same. It's not extremely well ventilated. So you end up with some mold issues, and there's a few mold issues in that place, and it's really sad because it's just like no one should live with those kinds of issues, but like it happens. So I was sure we were going to die a couple of times. No, we weren't. All right, hang on. I'm gonna flick the camera around. So, oops. I should probably have switched it back to me. Hello. Oh, dearie me. So, yeah. Oh, you weren't really going to die. It's all right. I took good care of you. Very good care. I was a good, safe driver. Thank you very much. Because I care about you guys. Oh, dear. And it's just like, and it's only like Wednesday for me. Actually, I've got to make sure I wake up early in the morning because I really need to get back into the gym. I need to feel better about myself, so I need to start properly working out again. So I am back with a PT from tomorrow. So we shall see how I go with that. I need to actually wake up and go. Otherwise, my butt is going to be kicked. And my trainer, oh my God, she's like super peppy, like, like the super like enthusiastic cheerleaders. That's pretty much how she is. She is like super Bobby. There she is, Mrs. Trainer. Hello. But yeah. So my trainer is just naturally full of energy at like 5 a.m. and it's very unnatural. Even when I am awake at that time and I've had a coffee, I am still just like, can I leave now? I'm at a point of where there's a lot of traffic to try and get back to close to where I live. So yeah. Oh well, I should be back before 5 p.m. I'm gonna be stuck in this line of traffic for probably like 5 minutes. So yes, I do. Except Grandma, it's funny you say that. One of the items on my Amazon wish list is googly eyes. I need to put like a couple of like googly eyes. So I got like sheepskins. It's just like, it's so funny. Like I had someone beat me. She's like, oh my God, why have you got that on your steering wheel? It's just like, because I got a leather steering wheel, and in summer, I don't want to burn my hands on my steering wheel. And also, during winter, I want to keep my hands warm on my steering wheel. It actually took a little bit of, like, time to get used to, like, the fluffy thing. But see, look, my steering wheel is all nice and perfect. And then when I told her, and I'm like, oh, yeah, no, it's also to protect the steering wheel. She's like, oh, yeah, my steering wheel's gone all funny. I don't know why. And I'm like, it's your hand sanitizer, because it was literally just after we'd come back from lockdown. And she's just like, really? And I'm like, yep. I go, because it's literally, because I watch I like my designer handbags. So I watch I watch some luxury handbag stuff. And I'm also part of like a few groups on like Facebook. It's the only reason literally why I'm on Facebook, that and memes. People were complaining about like their bags having marks and stuff on them, and everyone was realizing that they were touching their bags after having hand sanitizer, and the hand sanitizer was, so like Louis Vuitton canvas and things like that was going all funny because of hand sanitizer. It was eating away at that and even making some leathers go funny. So like a lot of people having hand sanitizer on your hands and then constantly touching your steering wheel, it was messing up your steering wheel. Your daughter has a pink one? Yeah, it gets super hot in summer. Oh my God. Her head caught fire there for a minute. Did it? I actually straightened my hair today. On Monday night I like washed my hair like really late at night and then went to bed. I woke up the next morning with like a giant like rat nest on my head, and I was running late yesterday morning and I didn't straighten my hair. Actually, I probably could have, but I was just being a bit lazy. And my hair was just disgusting the whole day. I'm like, I cannot cope like this. I wish I had like a really nice, like naturally straight hair, but I don't. I have like a mess of a head. Oh, dearie me. Actually, I still have that curling iron thing that I still haven't tested out yet. I don't know if I was just like, I don't know if I should test it out for a video or a short. I'm like, I should probably just test it out for a short. I probably wouldn't have too much information for a long form video. And in saying a long form video would probably be about 5 minutes. It'd probably be me going, I don't know how to curl my hair. I've never been able to curl my hair on my own. Let's watch a demonstration to see how one curls their hair, and let's do this and see if I burn my hair off. I know. Get rid of hand sanitizer. It's just like, it's so funny. I'd actually, at certain points, refuse to use hand sanitizer if I was using a really expensive bag that I owned, because it's just like, I don't want to ruin my bag. Oh, I'm nearly home. Can you guys hear my GPS or not? Because it's like, technically I'm speaking into the speaker of my car because my phone's connected, I guess, through Bluetooth. Who knows? I don't know what I'm doing. And yeah, so that when I hear the GPS, I hear it through, I hear it through the car. Oh my God, I look dreadful today. I'm just so tired. It's just like, I'm just like, yeah, let's film tonight. And I'm like, oh my God, after today, I'm just like, I'm tired. I'll probably go for a walk down to the grocery store, which is Coles. So it's just like when I want to get out of the house, I normally just go for like the 5-minute walk down to the shops. I'm actually very close. If you want me to do a stream one time of where I go to the shops, let me know. My nails look perfect. They've grown out so much. I actually really need to go get them done. But I don't want to go back to the same place because it like cost me like $95 because it's like it's a super expensive manicure that I get, and I'm like, I don't really want to pay $95 to have these nails. So I get the gel manicure. Well, technically I get like a Russian manicure, and then they do the gel. So they don't do acrylics where I go. They do gel. But like, or like shellac. It's more gel. I don't know. What was I going to say? It lasts a really, really long time. That's what I will say for it. So I haven't had my nails done in 6 weeks. It's so funny. We're actually having that conversation in the office today. So, like, a couple of us are like, we need to get our nails done. So, I might just go off to the Chinese ladies to go get my nails done. I'd get it done cheaper. Oh my god, I can't see now because it's, like, gone dark. And I didn't put any, like, makeup on. So I'm going to put my sunglasses back on. So I don't have my wing liner. I don't have my, like, signature wing liner. So I feel better. If you get bit by a vampire, your hair will turn curly, I'm pretty sure. I don't know if I really want to test that theory out. So what's everybody doing tomorrow? Is everybody working? I don't even really know what people do for work, although it's the internet. Does everybody really want to know what everybody does for work? I guess I just offer it up because I'm a content creator. It's just like, yeah, I'm Mel. I'm a real estate photographer. What do you do? I smell great. It's so funny. One of my favorite perfumes is actually the original Britney Spears perfume. It's like this pink bottle. But like here in Australia, I've got some really expensive perfumes, like Louis Vuitton, like expensive perfumes, right? And then one of the perfumes that I use every day is like Britney Spears. It smells like cotton candy. Oh my god, so good. And I'll never forget, like, I think it costs something like $25 for like a 100 ml bottle. And it's eau de parfum, and it's made in the US. So it's like, it's not cheaply made. Like, it's made in the US, it's eau de parfum, and it only costs like $25, and I get to smell like candy. I will never forget the day that this real estate agent, right, this guy would like sell, like he's sold like $20 million worth of property in like a month. I was at one of his listings, you know, like, I don't know, if they're doing like photos of floor plan or something like that, and he comes up and he goes, "You smell really nice." It's like, "What are you wearing?" And I'm like, "Britney Spears." Oh, I had to laugh. Brute 33. I have two Louis Vuitton perfumes that are my absolute favorite perfumes ever. Oh my god. I bought myself one of the Louis Vuitton perfumes for my birthday. And I'm like, oh, this is like the best thing ever. There's just two fragrances that I cannot get over. And the good thing about the Louis Vuitton perfumes as well is you can get them personally engraved, and you can also get them refilled. So when you go through your bottle, you don't have to buy another bottle. You can just go get your perfume bottle like refilled. Like if you're keeping it, if you kept your bottle perfumes. And then my other favorite, like I've got a Chanel perfume that I hardly wear. What is it? It's another favorite, like a really good women's perfume is Victor and Rolf Flower Bomb. But it's got to be the eau de parfum. Do not get the eau de toilette. There is a difference. The eau de toilettes, they smell like crap. Never buy an eau de toilette unless you have to. If you want to keep your smell all day, do not buy a toilet. I think that's probably why I don't like my Chanel perfume, is because it's an eau de toilette. And I am home. Haha. Now I just need to wait for some cars to reverse park. Who, what, where? Oh, it should be okay to say who it is. Oh, yeah, nah. No one will know anyway. You're referring to the real estate agent that I was talking about that asked me what perfume I was wearing, Ben? And I reversed into my fucking spot. I remember Joe Newman, Joe Namath. Oh, why did I say Joe Newman? Maybe it's just because I'm used to history. Doing a commercial for Bruce. Yes, I'm old. No, you can't be old, Maddie. You can't be old. Love Flower Bomb. Flower Bomb is different. Yes, it's really watered down. I'm not sure, like, how what the difference in how toilet is made, but they have a completely different smell. Like, it doesn't even smell like watered down. It smells like it's got different ingredients in it entirely. But yeah. Well, everyone should know what eau de toilette is. It is water for the toilet. Do you really want to wear something that its translation is water for the toilet? That is the lesson for today. And also, another lesson for perfumes, keep them in the dark. Because if you leave them in the light, they evaporate. So my Louis Vuitton ones actually keep in there. So the Louis Vuitton ones, they've actually got like a cylindrical container, so I keep them in there. But yeah, and much softer perfume. But I feel like ears popped. Is that weird? And it's so weird. Normally when I'm streaming, I'm wearing my my AirPods, and I was talking to one of the girls at work today. So you know I had 5 weeks off from work. So she started a couple of days before I went on leave, and she sits behind me. And she just recently got AirPods. She's just like, oh my God, I feel like I keep going dizzy, and I feel like from wearing the AirPods. And I'm like, you know what? Because I wear mine so often, I get dizzy spells all the time, and I'm wondering if that's what's doing it. Because, you know how it's got like the noise cancelling and all that kind of stuff? Oh, excuse me, I don't know what happened there. Good advice, yeah. I'm pretty sure my mum told me about that at one point, but also, when I went over to Europe, so part of our tour, we went to a perfumery, and so we learned a little bit about perfumes, and that was one of the things that they told us as well, was that, always keep perfume in the dark, try to keep them in their original boxes, or try to keep them in a dark space so they don't evaporate. And then, so like we were able to like buy some perfumes from that place, and the containers for the perfume were actually like metal containers, so no light would actually get through. I think I still have one of them, because one of the ones, so like I think I bought so many, but I gave them away because I'm not a big fan of rose. Like, to me, the scent of rose, it smells a little old lady. Please don't be offended if you like the scent of rose. I personally don't, but that's like old school rose. So the scent that I like is peony, which is also a rose, but it's a specific type of rose. So like the scents that I like are like more like peony like scents. So like the Louis Vuitton perfume that I just bought is peony with I think it's with a little bit of bergamot and chocolate. It's such a good scent. And the other one I got is slightly musky. I'm not a big fan of super florally perfumes. My florally perfumes have to be mixed with some sort of fruit. Because, so I think my other Louis Vuitton perfume is more, it's not a super, I think it's a little bit of rose, but it's got a lot of, like, pear notes to it. And a little bit musky. I don't wear perfume to go to the toilet. It must be a cultural thing. No! So, like, water for the toilet, right, is like a French thing when they didn't have, like, air spray. So, you know, like a Glen 20, your, like, deodorant that you spray in the bathroom when it tends to not smell so great? That's old school what it is. Grandma's offended. I can't help it. I don't like rose. I don't like rose. I can't stand rose. I apologize. I apologize. Don't cancel me. My favorite that I wear is Google. What's that one? What brand's that? I don't know. I have a bathroom window. But all the smells won't go automatically out of a bathroom window. But yeah, that was a French thing. So when your toilet smelled, you had perfume that you used for your toilet to make it smell nice again. So think about that next time you wear an eau de parfum perfume. Because I sure know I do. I love my mum for teaching me these things. So she always taught me, you buy the eau de parfum. You spend that extra money and get the parfum. Okay, I don't know what this person is doing ahead of me. Oh, someone's coming out. There's a childcare next to me. And the driveway is like, technically it's a 3-wide long driveway, so it's mine and my neighbours, and then the childcare, and there's like a fence in between. So someone just came and like drove up in front of me, and I'm like, why the hell has this person done that? It's because someone's trying to drive out of the childcare. But anyway, guys, I am home. Thank you so much for following my journey home with me. The bottle is a ooh. I am going to have to look up this perfume. One of my favorite things is going around smelling perfume. Is that weird? You know, like when you go to like the department stores. Yeah, see, you've used normal perfume as toilet spray. Well, that's what eau de toilette was designed for. But now it's just a cheaper version of a more expensive perfume, and they just kept the name because let's face it, most perfumes are all made in France. Never. Oh, here's a story for you. Don't go buying cheap perfumes like from China, like knockoff perfumes. Never, ever, 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 ever do it because it'll most likely contain cat piss. And I'm not joking. There's been a whole thing on it. Another word of advice. I'm full of them. Who would have guessed? I'm full of stupid knowledge. You guys will eventually figure that out one day. All right, guys, I love you so, so, so much. Thank you for the 7 people that are here remaining with me. I am home, and yes, always wash your hands. Skopo, yes. Words of wisdom, always wash your hands. Very, very important. Oh, germs. All right, look, you can see the reflection of my phone in my sunglasses. Laters, gators. All right, I love you guys. Mwah. Let me know if you want me to do more driving streams. I don't think I'll have any driving streams that are as long as this unless I plan them out. Okay? But I can do some like random streams of where I like drive to work. Let me know. I would really, really appreciate knowing what you guys want to see from me. Maybe I should make like a locals or do my own like Discord. Or maybe I should like save Discord, do my own Discord server when I actually have like a membership thing. Because it'd be kind of good to have my own Discord for when I do randomly go live or when I've got videos and stuff like that. Because I normally just post stuff in Expert Discord. But I guess there's a lot of people on Expert Discord, so I get to get seen anyway. But for people that just want to specifically see me and talk to me. Does anyone really want to talk to me? Anyway, alright, I'm going. Alright. Bye. Mwah.